All right, welcome back everyone. Dr. Ben, not a real doctor here. Today I'm going to cover why you should practice movement slowly. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and there'll be more information down in the details below. Okay, so why should you practice movement slowly? It looks so much cooler to do the big dynamic movements, but there's a good reason to practice movements very slowly before you try to do the bigger movements that add momentum, that kind of can add efficiency depending on the situation. Doing a movement slowly and mastering it slowly before you try and add speed or momentum, or going up to a more complex skill that requires momentum, will allow you to build the foundation for that movement and have good control over your body before you add risk or complexity. See, your brain has a map of how your body works and where its range of motion is. It's a very detailed map, but you'll find sometimes that you have blank spots in this map where your brain doesn't exactly know where your body is or how to use your muscles properly. And to demonstrate that, we're gonna do a little example here. First, you're gonna start by getting into hand-knee position. Then what I want you to do is just pick your leg up and just do small circles with your leg, focusing on just hip movement. The trick is to do this as slowly as possible. As you're doing it, you're likely to find some spots that feel maybe a little sticky, or maybe they're gonna feel a little jerky, kind of like it's just kind of not sliding smoothly. It moves a little bit and then it sticks, and then it moves and then it sticks. Or you'll just feel a spot that's just really tight to move through, just in general. That's an area where your brain doesn't have a good map of how your range of motion is through that joint. The problem with this is that as you're moving, your body will compensate through that area in different ways to move around the sticky area, to move into a range of motion where you do have a map. And this is not always, but often bad for movement efficiency, and it will often increase your risk of injury as well. In these blank spots, you don't have familiarization. You haven't familiarized your brain with your muscle contractions or relaxation in that area. By moving through movements very slowly, you get a chance to find these spots and you focus on them, and your brain can slowly build that map and engage the muscles properly. Without doing this and moving up into more complex skills, these blind spots compound, and over time you end up with massive movement inefficiencies that greatly increase your risk of injury and also greatly reduce your movement efficiency. So take a little time, focus on these foundation movements, just move through your joints with a whole lot of awareness very slowly, move through these movements with a whole lot of awareness very slowly, and build up a good map inside your head. Eventually this will be completely unconscious. You won't have to think about it at all. You'll have built the map, your brain will just use it. And then you'll very easily be able to pick up new skills, apply more complex skills, adapt to new situations. So, there you go. Make sure you practice those movements slowly. It can be a good active recovery. It can also be an incredible way to focus on transitions and build strength through, in between positions. Build that foundation and move on to more complex stuff. Never forget, the basics are always important. If you like that video, smash the thumbs up, share the video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And until next time, keep your life in motion.